You don't hate AI enough. Yeah, I said what I said. And the horses behind me are in agreement. Yeah, you don't hate AI enough, most likely. Let me explain. AI is not a good name for AI, or everyone's saying AI now, but there is nothing intelligent about it. People who are actual experts on this field, they are saying that this is not intelligence. It's we're talking about models that predict based on patterns, and that's not the same as intelligence. So I was out there actually recording this video a couple of hours ago, and I thought I wasn't happy with that. So I'm out there again. But if I was a lazy bastard, I would have just asked one of those LLMs, large language models, to write a script for me, and they could have just, and then AI could have made a whole video based off of images, and well, they also make the entire video, right? Now YouTube is striking down upon that and demonetizing those channels, removing some of them, which is good. We need more of that. That's good. That's a good thing that YouTube is doing that. But what I'm trying to say here is that what we need as humans being is the human experience. That's what we need more of. We need videos like this one. It's not perfect. You hear my Norwegian accent. There's probably some sun disrupting the image a little bit, perhaps. And a couple of days ago I was recording a video for my main channel, and some complaints in the comments there that the bird song in the background was too loud. Yeah. That's what you get when you're out in nature. You get the bird song, and I think it's lovely. I love bird song. But there are a few things I want to say about AI, okay? First, and this might ruffle some feathers, I guess, but is it like old people love AI? Is that, am I correct? Because what I have noticed is that it's mostly people my generation, Gen X and older, who are praising AI. And I find that interesting. And also on YouTube, I'm on YouTube as I'm obviously on YouTube. I think that there's a trend now with these AI thumbnails that, as far as I understand it, YouTube will make thumbnails for you, actually. And they look, you can recognize them easily. They have a slightly cartoonish look to them. And is it like mostly older people, my age and older, who are doing that, who are just using those thumbnails? Am I correct? If not, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. No matter if you think I'm correct or wrong here, just let me know. And I'm not sure why that is, but maybe it's because if you're my age or older, you don't have generally speaking, you don't have as much to lose as Gen Z, Gen Alpha, because you're at the end of your working life. compared to someone who's like 25 or currently in university. You know, a person in university is looking at AI and thinking, will this take my potential jobs away, destroy the job market, which is a concern that I sympathize with. Obviously, I have kids that in that age group myself, and I don't want AI to take their potential future jobs. There is also, when it comes to why old people love AI, there's also an element of feeling like you're up to date, modern, and they will say things like AI is the future, because they fear, they are afraid that they will be left out of that future. You know, they want to appear modern, but AI is not the future. AI is a bubble. AI has its place in, I would say, things like processing large amounts of data in the research and so on. Now, I'm not a scientist, not a researcher in that sense, so I might be wrong there, but that's what I've heard. But YouTube, as a creative space, should not allow AI, not in the thumbnails, not in the videos, not anywhere on YouTube. And they are slowly starting to understand that people generally hate AI. People hate AI, and as we should. So now I think the latest news is that YouTube is going to put a badge under the video thumbnail that says AI, if it recognizes that there is AI there. That system might not be fail-proof, might not be 100%, but at least it's an important step in the right direction. And I think that finally you have some adults making decisions in the YouTube. Sorry, got something in my mouth there. I hope it wasn't a fly. But anyway, yeah, so thank you, YouTube. That's actually a good thing that you're doing that. Now, when it comes to what AI is, it shouldn't be allowed to call it AI. Well, I'm doing it here, of course, but it's we should call it GC, glorified copying. Okay, let me explain. Now, I'm a novelist by profession, and some, if not all, of my novels have been stolen and used to train the LLMs. And no compensation, they didn't ask, they just took them, as they did with thousands of other novels. I think it was the German editions that they used. So I will not get any compensation, and yeah, they just stole them. That's not allowed, you know. If you or I, if we just take the creative work of another person and we pretend like it's ours, that's not, it's illegal actually. Okay, so it's so important to understand how this works. So they just use all of that to create new texts, which is a mishmash. They just mix up the text that they have stolen. That's what they're doing. The same with images. So that's why I think that nobody on YouTube should use these thumbnails that YouTube will make for you, or thumbnails made by AI, because it's not yours. It's not yours. Those images that are used to create that thumbnail, those images have been scraped off of the internet. those are other people's images, their photos, their drawings. And it's so frustrating to me that people can't grasp this very simple concept. It is stealing. And these artists, photographers, illustrators, and so on, they never got any compensation. So yeah, I don't know, but if you are one of those people who are writing in the comments that, oh, this is just a tool. No, it's not. And how would you feel if someone expected you to work for free? I don't think you would have liked that. There's a bit of jealousy involved here. People who never took the effort to, to study, to write a book, to become an artist, to learn to play an instrument, and so on and so on. They are now saying, haha, I can do what you are doing. And you're a fool because you spent all that time learning that skill. That's an idiot's attitude. Yeah, so my opinion is that don't use AI. If you're in the creative space, don't use AI. And I think that people who now rely on AI, they're going to be the losers in the future, because you're not perfecting, honing your skill. You're not progressing as a creative person. That's just how it is. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Please leave your abuse in the comment section, or your support. I think that this is a video that will mostly get support because people are sick and tired of AI now. Just let us have something real and human and authentic. That's what we want.